Report of a house fire at 700 Lacrosse Street, 700 Lacrosse Street. Possible house fire, possible people trapped inside the residence. Call for Engine 1, Quint 2, Heavy Rescue Squad, and Rescue 2.
Since 1896, the La Crosse Fire Department has been a career fire department providing emergency services to the citizens and visitors of La Crosse. With tradition and evolution, the department has evolved into an accredited all-hazard response organization which deals with time-critical, labor-intensive, and dangerous situations.
Hello, I'm Greg Cleveland. I'm the Fire Chief for the La Crosse Fire Department. It's certainly my pleasure to lead the men and women of the La Crosse Fire Department in providing emergency and life safety services to the city. As you'll see in the following video, there are a tremendous amount of services that the La Crosse Fire Department provides, ranging from water rescue to bluff rescue to emergency medical services, public education, and improving our neighborhoods. Our mission is basically to improve the quality of life, and we are very proud that we can contribute to the quality of life here in the city of La Crosse.
Fire suppression has provided the platform from which our organization is built upon. Fire suppression capabilities are crucial to our community. The arrangement of the city and its infrastructure requires a prompt, proficient, and well-equipped career fire department. The city is comprised of many historic downtown buildings, large structures, high-rises, manufacturing facilities, educational facilities, and aged housing stock. The railway passing through the city is a major transportation route for flammable and volatile liquids. The city's demographic presents a very unique and challenging task to the La Crosse Fire Department. In preparation for these challenging tasks, the city of La Crosse hires the most qualified individuals. These men and women are trained with the best firefighting tools and equipment possible. Adequate staffing, training, and equipment will ensure our ability to provide an excellent response to fire emergencies.
April 24th, 2009, that is when the life of Charlotte's Bridal changed. 4,000 square feet of our building was destroyed. At one time there were 7 firemen in the building, and they had to be called out because the roof was collapsing. But the firemen, they didn't just put out the fire. They came by every day for days. The chief would come by, the firemen would stop in, they would want to know, what could we do for you? These men and women of the La Crosse Fire Department are amazing.
Everybody knows that the fire department responds to all fire-related calls, but that's just the beginning of our roles in your community. The La Crosse Fire Department responds to all medical emergencies that occur within the city, often arriving to provide care before the arrival of the ambulance. These types of incidents are approximately 70% of our call volume. Our fire rescue apparatuses are staffed every day with trained personnel ranging from EMT basics to paramedic, along with specialized life-saving equipment that allows us to provide the best pre-hospital care possible to whomever may be called to.
Hi, my name is Rich. I had a medical emergency back in 2015 in January. If it wasn't for the rapid response of the Crosse Fire Department, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be here right now.
In addition to fire and medical calls, the La Crosse Fire Department also provides a numerous amount of specialty services. The technical rescue team encompasses firefighters trained specifically for challenging rescues. The focus of the technical rescue team is to respond to technical rescue-related emergencies, whether locally or regionally, which may involve structure collapse, major extraction events, confined spaces, trench rescue, and high and low-angle rope rescue situations. The La Crosse Fire Department Regional Hazardous Material Response Team is a 25-member unit that specializes in responses to chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and explosive-related incidents. The La Crosse Fire Department Hazmat Team currently responds to all or part of 9 counties in western central Wisconsin. Within this area, the team covers 90 miles of Mississippi River, 287 miles of railroad tracks, and 121 miles of interstate highway. Employing specialized training and the latest technologies, the team will deploy and perform a systematic risk-based assessment regardless of incident scale. Each team member is required to attend at least 48 hours of core team drill per year with standard competency-based exercises designed to maintain technician-level skills. The La Crosse Fire Department Hazmat Team also operates one of 2 radiological field teams for the Wisconsin Department of Health. The team responds to radiological and nuclear incidents to perform rescue, reconnaissance, mitigation, and sampling operations. The state of Wisconsin provides 100% of the funding for both the radiological and hazmat teams. The La Crosse Fire Department Water Rescue Team is an 18-member unit that specializes in many forms of water and ice rescue emergencies. Water and ice rescues are time-sensitive and high in risk. This team spends a great amount of time training to make sure that they're proficient in the basics, but also in their advanced skills such as river familiarization, rope rescue systems, swift water rescue, and boom deployment for hazmat spills within the Mississippi River. The Tactical Emergency Medical Service TEMS team consists of 6 fire department personnel that are specially trained in tactical emergency combat casualty care and provide frontline medical support for the police department.
Execute.
Emergency Response Team. These members attend a 40-hour course on tactical medicine practices and also train an additional 8 hours per month. The TIMS team provides medical care for not only their call-outs and high-risk situations, but also provides overall team health and wellness, education, and training on self-aid, buddy aid. By having the fire department personnel integrated into the emergency response team, it allows not only police officers, but victims, bystanders, and suspects access to quality advanced medical care in extreme time-sensitive and highly hazardous environments. Not only does the La Crosse Fire Department provide emergency services, they also provide non-emergency community services to promote health and safety within your local neighborhoods. The La Crosse Fire Department Fire Prevention, Building Safety, and Education Bureau plays a vital role within the community. The firefighters within the Bureau and firefighters assigned to companies perform nearly 6,000 fire and building safety inspections annually with the goal of preventing fires, ensuring safety in buildings, and educating businesses and property owners on how to protect their investments within the community. When a fire does occur, our Fire Prevention Bureau staff is trained to investigate fires and determine cause and origin. Determining fire cause and origin is vital for the development of future fire safety and building codes. It is also vital in criminal cases involving arson and is necessary for aiding in insurance claim processing. Early education on fire safety is perhaps the best tool for prevention and safety. Each and every year, our firefighters and Fire Prevention Bureau visits our schools and educates thousands of children about fire safety. The La Crosse Fire Department School Fire Safety Program is second to none. Children in our community receive annual fire safety education while in grades pre-K through 5th grade. A steady decline in fires and fire-related injuries involving children is proof that the education is getting through to our children. Our fire prevention, building safety, and educational service have truly evolved into a community-based firefighting program, and the La Crosse Fire Department will continue to build and expand our community firefighting program as part of its vision. The La Crosse Fire Department has a great amount of experienced emergency medical personnel that are also trained to instruct CPR first aid to the general public and businesses throughout the city and surrounding areas. The fire department strives to provide the highest quality of education and skills so the public will be confident and comfortable in a situation that calls for them to provide CPR or first aid prior to EMS arrival. Those citizens that are trained and have provided care when needed in our community have proven that their training has resulted in improved patient outcomes, especially with incidents involving cardiac arrests.
One of the great values that we have in this community is our fire department. We hire people from all around the country, and many of them have families. Some of the questions I get asked often are, the quality of our schools and our health care, but our support services, such as the fire department. I think we have one of the best trained fire departments that I've been around in most communities in the country, really. It's not only that you're here putting fires out, but every day you get called, in emergency situations. This is a beautiful area with the bluffs, and often people are out hiking and maybe take chances they shouldn't, and who gets called but the fire department to help help rescue these individuals. We sit right here on the Mississippi River, one of the greatest resources, I believe, in the world, and oftentimes there are situations where there are boating accidents or emergencies that you get called into, and your men and women are some of the best trained, and without the resources that you provide us, it would be totally a different community than what it is today.